Hey everyone, welcome back to our SQL series. In this video, we'll explore what triggers are and the different types available. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated on all things SQL. Let's get started. So, what exactly is a trigger? Well, think of it as a stored procedure or set of instructions that the database executes automatically when a specific event occurs. These events could be things like inserting a record, updating data, or even deleting information from a table. Let's understand with an example. In this scenario, we have a database with two tables, customer and call. We want to implement functionality to automatically update certain attributes in the related tables when specific events occur. It means when any customer makes a call, the call table should be updated, and after that particular customer table should be updated for that customer. Here, this trigger responds to the insertion of a new call means when an insert operation is performed on the call table when customer makes a call, we want to increment the total_calls attribute in the customer table for the corresponding customer. Initially, total_calls value is 0 for customer 1. After making call by customer 1, total_calls attribute in the customer table incremented by 1. Now, types of triggers. So there are three types of triggers: DML, DDL and log-on trigger. DML has three subtypes. After DML trigger, instead of and for DML trigger. DDL has two subtypes. After DDL and instead of trigger. Let's understand DML trigger. Friends, they react to DML commands like insert, update, and delete. For example, after insert in one table, perform additional tasks, like updating a value in another table. This is the syntax to define the trigger. Here we must define when the trigger is fired using for, after or instead of statements. The part insert, update, delete denotes which command actually fires this trigger. And to drop trigger, use drop trigger then trigger name. Now let's understand DML subtypes. After trigger execute after the insert, update, delete has occurred. For example, you might use an after insert trigger to perform certain actions after a new record has been added to a table. Second is, instead of trigger, these triggers replace the insert, update, delete with the logic defined in the trigger. Third is for trigger. It is used interchangeably with after, so a for insert trigger is same as an after insert trigger. You can see example as shown. Next is DDL triggers. It reacts to DDL commands like create, alter, and drop. Like after creating a table, select particular record from another table. It has two subtypes. First is after trigger. It executes after the create, alter, and drop has occurred. And second is, instead of trigger, it replaces create, alter, and drop with the logic defined in the trigger. Now last is log-on trigger. When you have to manage login events or session, you can use this trigger. In this example, a trigger named logon trigger is created at the server level, and it is set to fire on the logon event. The trigger captures the username and logon time and inserts this information into a table named loginlog. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more SQL Server tutorials and tips.